What's up, YouTube? It's the Console Samurai. And once again, Nintendo is coming under fire for some of their more controversial business practices. This time it's all in response to Nintendo Creators Program, which is a system set up by Nintendo where a YouTuber, or anybody else really, can take game footage from inside a Nintendo game and they can upload it to YouTube or whatever video website they want. Now, they take the video, they submit it to the website within 4 to 5 business days. It could be approved or it could not be approved, and then you get to upload it. And in response to this, Nintendo will take 40% of your ad revenue for that video. Now, well, what if I don't monetize it? Oh, well, the answer to that is simple. Nintendo will go behind your back, forcibly monetize it, and then take 100% of the ad revenue. They will also do this if you are not a Creators Program member, or if you have the audacity to upload a video that's not on the list of approved games, such as Mario Party 10, which another YouTuber by the name of Angry Joe uploaded a video with Mario Party 10. He was playing the game with his friends. He was having a great time. He put it on YouTube. Nintendo got wind of it. Nintendo went and Nintendo took 100% of his ad revenue because Mario Party 10 was not approved for the Creators Program. So, according to Nintendo's policy, is not allowed to be on YouTube on anyone's channel but Nintendo's. Now, I know what you're saying. Well, it's their game. Can't they do that? Absolutely. Nintendo can do that. Nintendo has every right in the world to do that, but that doesn't mean it's the right thing to do. Because when you compare their plan, where they take 40% of your ad revenue, to what other companies do for the same thing, it's absolute insanity. Xbox doesn't take anything from you. PlayStation doesn't take anything from you. I can't think of another game company that actually does. Because other companies actually look and go, so what you're saying is that, well, let's say in the example of Angry Joe. Angry Joe has 2 million subscribers. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to play this game on your YouTube channel. And that's going to go out right away to 2 million people. Not to mention the people who go looking for it who aren't subscribed yet. The people who just stumble on it by accident, either by searching for something similar or it being recommended on another channel or anything like that. So we're just going to go with 2 million people, an audience of 2 million people right off the bat. You're going to promote this to 2 million people? Yeah, no. You go ahead and you keep the ad revenue for that because that's going to drive up our sales. We appreciate that kind of thing. Whereas Nintendo is, oh, so you're going to do that? Well, we really appreciate that. But you know what we appreciate even more? We're going to take almost half of your money because we're Nintendo and we're greedy. And, it's not even that Nintendo is having a hard time. They're not. I mean, they're struggling with the Wii U, which is almost the biggest failure since Virtual Boy, what with the huge lack of sales, lack of not that it's not selling at all, but it is not nearly as successful as most of their consoles. The 3DS prints money, so I don't know what the problem is with Nintendo. But this is, Angry Joe went online and he took the video down because he said, "Hell, if Nintendo's getting paid for this video when I didn't, the way that they did it, they're not getting any money off me." And then he made an angry rant about Nintendo and all their business practices, and he made some really good points. He really did. Because he said, we jumped down EA's throats and Ubisoft and Activision. Every company that has this day one DLC and these day one patches and these pre-order exclusives and all that, we jumped down their throats, but we give Nintendo a pass. And he's entirely right. We do give Nintendo a pass. And I don't know why we do it. I don't know if maybe it's the nostalgia. If we just kind of go, well, it's Nintendo. We love Nintendo. Think about the great games they made 20 years ago. We love Nintendo. And that's really the only thing I can think of. The only reason why I think we still give them a pass. We shouldn't. Not anymore. We never should have given them a pass. When you look at the things they do, they take money from the people who are trying to promote their games while the rest of people are falling all over themselves to scoop up these, well, not to put too fine a point on it, these engineered rarities that are essentially just DLC. and not even good DLC. The amiibos are ridiculous. They're, I mean, if you want to collect them for the sake of collecting them, that's one thing. But for the majority of people out there, you're buying a statue that doesn't even do half of what I thought it was going to do. I thought you were going to put that on a Nintendo, on the Wii U controller, or the 3DS, the actual little NFC pad, and it was going to take that character and put it in, obviously only first party Nintendo games, not third party, but it was going to put it in those games and it would unlock them and you could play as them and it was going to be awesome. It was going to be great. This was going to be cool. And you were going to be able to use it in every game that Nintendo has. And then what does it turn out to be? It turns out to be something that, it unlocks a costume. Okay. All right. Well, what if we put it in this game? Oh, it unlocks the computer to play it against you. Okay. So at what point is this fun for me? How does this help me how does this help me have a good time as a gamer? And to be honest, I don't collect the amiibos. I've never gotten into them. I was interested when I first heard about them because I thought that's actually kind of cool. It was before I had a Wii U. It was one of the reasons why I actually thought about getting a Wii U because of all of the things that the amiibo could do. And then it came out all the things that the amiibo can't do, which is pretty much anything but collect dust. Oh yeah, and provide people who pre-order them on day one to make a killing on eBay because everyone wants the gold Mario or the metal Mario, whatever it is, whichever amiibo it is. People fall over themselves trying to collect them, like they're the Furby or Beanie Baby or whatever. And he had a great point about all these things. And it's true. We do give EA and Ubisoft all kinds of hell and then turn our back and go, well, Nintendo doesn't count. They should. They should. Nintendo, the 3DS prints money, but the Wii U is struggling. Why is the Wii U struggling? Wii U is struggling because people are just, a lot of people are not interested in dealing with Nintendo anymore. And it's only going to get worse. Nintendo, you are not going to get any better as long as you are actively hindering your own business. Because by doing this, and this is the part that doesn't make sense, by doing this, you're going to watch YouTubers fall to the wayside and go, you know what? I'm not even dealing with Nintendo anymore. Just like Angry Joe did. Just like so many other YouTubers have done. PewDiePie, the biggest one in the world, the biggest YouTuber in the world, has come out against this whole thing. Not because, oh, well, I want my money. He said it was a bad idea because it's going to do away with the Nintendo on YouTube. It's going to do away with it because people are going to be like, I don't want to deal with your bullshit anymore. If you look back at the videos I've done, I haven't done anything on Nintendo. Because when they announced all this, they announced the Creators Program, I decided I'm done with Nintendo. I'll still play it at home as a gamer whenever a good game comes out, which I'm still waiting for a couple to come out. They keep dragging them out. I'll still play them, but I'm not gonna review them. I'm obviously not gonna put any game footage online. All Nintendo is doing is shooting themselves in the foot. And that's gonna be a very bad thing because you know what? Nintendo, your sales are not good enough to do that. You may actually be doing some long-term damage to your place in the gaming industry. Now, unfortunately, I would hate to see Nintendo go the way of Sega or Atari, or well, really any of them that Nintendo took out of business. But their greed could actually take them out of business too. We'll have to see. But tell me what you think in the comments down below. Do you think that Nintendo is right to do this? I'm not saying from a legal perspective, because legally, yes, they do have the right to do this. Legally, it is their IP. They're trying to protect their investment, but that doesn't mean that it's the right way to do things. But tell me what you think in the comments down below. Once again, I am the Console Samurai, and I'll see you around. And Nintendo, please change your ways or you're going to stay dead last. See you around.